Hi friends, welcome back. So we are on the final leg. This is the last upload for the ski resort build. So this is part 3. I think we're finally done with this. There is a few little tweaks I need to finish towards the end, but I think we're pretty much finished with this now. So it's been a long old build, but I'm looking forward to seeing the end result, and I really hope you guys like it as well. I am considering uploading this to the gallery, but I will have to make obviously some changes because I know I've used some custom content and things, so I'll have to change a few things around. So if people do want to download this, they can. But I'll have a look at that and see if anybody does actually want it. But we have, pretty much finished with this one now, which is good. It was definitely a long build. It took me a little bit of time to get it kind of all finished in the end. I think it was just the worst part, which was decorating houses. God, I hate it so much. It just takes so long, especially in a build like this where the buildings are so similar, because it's sort of like holiday chalets, so they're all kind of built and look the same sort of aesthetic wise. So this one was definitely a bit of a drag, to be honest, by the time I got to the end. But we got there, we finished it all off. I think the last two houses I just need to just change around a little bit, because they were, I think bathrooms were a little bit odd to fit in there, so I may have to kind of do a little bit of changing around to fit a bathroom in there. I don't think it was in the recording when I was showing it that there was a bathroom, but you'll see that when we get to it. But if you stick around towards the end, you'll see the final reveal for the whole build. I haven't gone into the actual chalets themselves because obviously we've watched the kind of build for them anyway, so yeah, I think that's probably everything, and I will let you watch the rest of the furnishing and the rest of the building on just, little bits and bobs that are left now. But yeah, and I'll catch up with you towards the end. Well, if you managed to stick around for that whole video, well done, because it was quite a long one. Especially if you've watched the previous two parts as well. It was a hefty build. It was a good few hours that went into this one, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love this. It really does give me sort of like alpine vibes. I wish we had some more snowy lots in the Mount Komorebi pack, but I just couldn't. I tried to fit it on the biggest lot there, but it ended up cutting off so much of the items around the edge that it wasn't worth it. So I've done my best to kind of make the lot in Brindleton Bay look as kind of close to alpine-y as we can, with the snow and everything, and the lighting. I changed the time of day. I definitely think it looks best here, and then when it all kind of the lights come on, which you'll see in just a second as I come round the build. But I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's definitely one of my bigger builds that I've done. As far as landscaping, there isn't really too much as far as kind of actual physical building for the sort of chalets and things. It was more, this was kind of technically difficult with the sort of waterfall and the landscaping and things like that, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. It definitely tested my ability as a builder, because you know, it's once you kind of get into that building, you know, houses and very specific types of buildings that you do a lot, it's really easy and it comes as second nature. But when you try and do something like this, which is a more landscape heavy build, and it's something that I really love doing, I just never have the kind of patience to sit and, you know, really kind of mess around with the terrain and the debug items and things, but I'm really glad that I managed to. So yeah, I think this is probably one of my favourite builds that I've done this year so far, probably in the last year, 2020 and 2021. My next build is going to be up very shortly. I'm just editing it at the moment. It's completely different from this, but again, still on the kind of alpine idea. It's actually set in Granite Falls at the moment, so that was kind of the best location that I could find for it that fitted in with the aesthetic of the build. So I will have that one up in a couple of days. But yes, and I also did a lot of CC shopping as well. I'm really enjoying downloading CC packs at the moment. I've very much been just a Maxis match builder, just sticking with the majority of what comes with the packs, and just a very small amount of CC that looks, you know, like it could be in the game anyway. So the new build that I've just done is really CC heavy, and it's so nice to just have a bit of a change in The Sims 4, because it does get a little bit samey sometimes when you're using the same packs to build over and over again. So but like I said, that will be up probably in the next couple of days, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But yes, thank you very much for watching along. I know this has been a hefty build to kind of keep track with, and I really appreciate the support and comments and things I've had. Do feel free to follow me on any of my socials down below. I'm fairly active on Twitter, you know, with the kind of Sims community anyway, but I would love to hear what you guys think about the build, and also if you have any requests of anything that you would like to see built, please let me know and I will definitely do my best to try and do it. But there we go. I think that's pretty much more or less everything I have to say for the build. Thank you again for watching, and I will speak to you all soon.